Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Sato trained Kreese in Silver? Part 2. This is a continuation to What if Sato trained Kreese in Silver. If you haven't seen part 1, I would recommend you go watch it before continuing this one. So in this timeline, Kreese would continue running Cobra Kai, teaching his students the Miyagi-Do philosophy. Johnny and Daniel would be some of Cobra Kai's best students, and those events would stay the same. Johnny and Daniel would continue training at Cobra Kai over the years. Cobra Kai would continue to grow and expand. Terry Silver would open various Cobra Kai dojos across the valley. Daniel and Johnny would both become senseis, and over the years, Cobra Kai would grow. Mr. Miyagi would continue living his life, and the events of the next Karate Kid would still happen. Kreese and Terry Silver would eventually retire, and they would leave the Cobra Kai franchise to their students. And by the time the events of Cobra Kai would happen, the Cobra Kai dojo would be one of the biggest dojos in the valley. Daniel would run his own Cobra Kai dojo in Reseda, but there would also be various locations across the valley, all with different senseis. In this timeline, Daniel never would have met Amanda, so Sam and Anthony never would have been born. Daniel would teach his students some Miyagi-Do, and one night at the dojo, Daniel would see Miguel being picked on by Kyler and his friends, so Daniel would want to help Miguel, and he would fight off Kyler and his friends using Miyagi-Do. Miguel would be impressed, and he would want to join Cobra Kai. So in this timeline, Miguel would still join Cobra Kai, but he wouldn't be the first student. Miguel would start learning Miyagi-Do, and he would start learning defense. Miguel would still be new to the school, and he would still be friends with Eli and Dimitri. Robbie would still go to West Valley High, but he wouldn't be friends with Miguel or any of the Cobra Kais. Robbie wouldn't share the same interest of karate like Johnny, but he would have basic Miyagi-Do training that he learned from Johnny. Johnny would continue living his life, and he would still work as a maintenance man, but unlike Daniel, Johnny would have retired from karate when Robbie was born. Miguel would continue training at Cobra Kai, learning more and more Miyagi-Do. He would want to stand up to Kyler and his friends, and defend Eli and Dimitri. He would want to convince them to join Cobra Kai, but Eli and Dimitri wouldn't have an interest. Eventually, over time, Eli would start to get an interest in karate, so he would want to join Cobra Kai. So Eli would show up at the dojo, and Daniel would accept Eli, so Eli wouldn't become Hawk in this timeline. Eli would start gaining confidence, and he would start learning Miyagi-Do. Miguel would train for the All Valley. In the night of the All Valley, some of the other Cobra Kai dojos would also compete. The tournament would be very similar. Miguel would advance in his matches, but in this timeline, he wouldn't make it as far. Xander Stone would still be the All Valley champion, but in this timeline, he would be in Cobra Kai. But Xander Stone would be from another Cobra Kai dojo in the valley. The events of Season 2 would carry on. Tori would still join Cobra Kai in this timeline, and she would start dating Miguel. Miguel and Tori would continue training at Cobra Kai. Things would be peaceful in the valley, because Cobra Kai wouldn't have any enemies. Daniel would continue teaching his students the philosophies of Miyagi-Do. Cobra Kai would continue to grow, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Sato trained Kreese in Silver? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.